everyone back. It's not with chapter 21 of Proverbs. It says this: "The king's heart is a stream of water in the hand of the Lord. He turns it wherever He will." Meaning God, meaning that whatever comes in your life, whether good or bad, is from God, because He has predestined your life, and whatever comes to your life, God has put in your life for a reason, whether it's good or bad. Most of all for His glory, if you're saved, for your benefit. Every way of a man is right in his own eyes, meaning that we think what's better for us, and actually God knows what's better for us, because He's the one who created it. He created us. But the Lord weighs the heart. To do righteousness and justice is more acceptable to the Lord than sacrifice. Haughty eyes and a proud heart, the lamp of the wicked, are in sin. Meaning, pride will always lead you to sin. That's why God hates pride. The plans of the diligent lead surely to abundance, but everyone who is hasty comes only to poverty. Meaning, don't rush into things. Take your time. Pray for things. And ask God to guide you in the right path, and He will. The getting of treasures by a lying tongue is a fleeting vapor and a snare of death. The violence of the wicked will sweep them away because they refuse to do what is just. Yes, very true. The way of the guilty is crooked, but the conduct of the pure is upright. It is better to live in a corner of the housetop than in a house shared with a quarrelsome or a wife that always likes to complain a lot. It is better to live in the corner of the housetop than in a house shared with a quarrelsome wife, or a wife that always complains and all that stuff. She's just a nag, pretty much. It's saying it's better to live in a corner of a housetop than live with a nagging wife, as we all know. The soul of the wicked desires evil. His neighbor finds no mercy in his eyes. When a scoffer is punished, the simple becomes wise. When a wise man is instructed, he gains knowledge. The righteous one, or Christ, observes the house of the wicked. He throws the wicked down in ruin. Yep. Meaning, Jesus, who is of course God, He's over good and evil. He's over it all. He allows good things to happen. He allows evil things to happen. All for a reason, all for His glory, and then if you're saved, for your benefit. Says the righteous one, who's Christ, observes the house of the wicked. Meaning God knows what the evil people of this world are doing. He knows what they're doing. It says He throws the wicked down to ruin. I mean, He's going to destroy them because they will not repent their sins and come to Him for salvation. So He's going to destroy the wicked. Whoever closes his ear to the cry of the poor will himself call out and not be answered. A gift in secret averts anger, and a concealed bribe strong wrath. When justice is done, it is a joy to the righteous, but terror to evildoers. One who wanders from the way of good sense will rest in the assembly of the dead. Yeah. Man, use your common sense. Don't be a fool and do something stupid and die because of it. Use your common sense. It says, whoever loves pleasure will be a poor man. He who loves wine and oil will not be rich. That's true too. Whoever loves pleasure will be a poor man. He who loves wine, which is alcohol, of course, and oil, will not be rich. Exactly. Majority of alcoholics, as we know, are poor. So they spend all their money on liquor instead of spending it, or instead of saving their money wisely. They go out and spend it all on liquor, and then they have nothing left. I mean, it's stupid. It really is. Moving on, it says, the wicked is a ransom for the righteous, and the traitor for the upright. It is better to live in a desert land than with a quarrelsome and fretful woman. Yeah. So verse 19 again says, it is better to live in a desert land than with a quarrelsome and fretful woman. Meaning that what's saying here is in verse 19, it's better to live in the desert than live with a woman who's always complaining and nagging about stuff. I mean, that's just, no guy needs that. No, I mean, us guys, we don't need a nagging, complaining woman. We don't need that, because we have better things to do with our lives than deal with that all day. Yeah. Precious treasure and oil are in a wise man's dwelling, but a foolish man devours it. Yes, it says precious treasure and oil are in a wise man's dwelling, but a foolish man devours it. Whoever pursues righteousness and kindness will find life, righteous, and honor. A wise man scales the city of the mighty, and brings down the stronghold in which they trust. Whoever keeps his mouth and his tongue keeps himself out of trouble. Scoffer is the name of the arrogant, haughty man who acts with arrogant pride. The desire of the sluggard kills him, for his hands refuse to labor. I'm talking about a lazy scoffer has nothing else better to do than make fun of people and scoff at people, and they're too lazy to work, so they have no life, so they just die pretty much of boredom, to be honest. It says, scoffer is the name of the arrogant, haughty man who acts with an arrogant pride. The desire of the sluggard or lazy person kills him, for his hands refuse to labor. You know, that's the thing about laziness is eventually it's going to kill you, because you're not getting out working, exercise, or anything. All you're doing is sitting your tail down on the couch or in the bed all day, not doing nothing. So you get no exercise, and you don't get out and do anything, so eventually it's going to kill you. It's going to kill you if you don't get up and do something and exercise. You will eventually die. So don't be lazy, and work. If you want to provide for your family, work. Don't be lazy. Get out and work and support your family. At verse 26, it says, "All day long he craves and craves, but the righteous gives and does not hold back. The sacrifice of the wicked is an abomination. How much more when he brings it with evil intent? A false witness will perish, but the word of a man who hears will endure. A wicked man puts on a bold face, but the upright gives thought to his ways. No wisdom, no understanding, no counsel can avail against the Lord. The horse is made ready for the day of battle, but the victory belongs to the Lord." Yep. Meaning, you know, give your battles to God, and He'll take care of it. You have nothing to worry about. If you're a Christian, you should not worry about nothing, because you know God is going to take care of you. So why worry? And that's chapter 21 of Proverbs. You know, Solomon continuing on with his Proverbs. And I'll be out with chapter 22 here shortly.